In this game, Robin played black, Warren took white. It all started from an old school Joseki. This pincer on black's group, very interesting move. Indeed, white doesn't have to push, which is also a Joseki, by the way, to just play like this. But you can also create another group. Black went out, white took the corner. All looks like it's played correctly. Then black pincered white stone, and white can try to go out, attacking black's group, but white decided to play calmly, and then black didn't wait more and just took a lot of points by capturing white stone. Then white continued, also reasonable, but it might make sense to play a pincer because there is an agi of that stone, and like this we are trying to erase the agi in a natural fashion. But in the game, the agi is still there, and black used it with this attachment. Now, for example, if white plays from this side, the cut will be very painful. Of course, white can play from the other side, trying to split black stones, but the cut is still there, and white fixed the shape, and black also fixed the shape, and it's a fair result. White went into the corner, Joseki. Black approaches from the other side. It's a very interesting question. Now that we have a stone here, what is the use against white's corner? So if we look at the basic variations in the corner, then, well, if white descends, the stone at g2 doesn't help to create any agi in the corner, but of course black's group is already strong, so black is happy with this variation. Now it doesn't make sense for white to descend because there is nothing to attack on the right side and no jump into g2. So for sure white will not answer from this side, white will answer from the other side, which is usually not played, but now it will be played. And now black can connect. So usually white can split black either like this, now it doesn't work, or like, or sorry, white usually splits like this, but now it doesn't work thanks to g2, or like that, but now it also doesn't work because black can descend and g2 again helps. So black can steal white's corner. But is it profitable enough? White can also play from the other side, maybe like this. And well, the side is also big, so black can jump into the corner, but it might be more active to play from the other side and try to attack the corner. That's what black played. And now white can actually descend and fix problems with the corner or play here. But then the agi will be still there. Actually, black can start from this move. Okay, if black wants to jump in, then better to jump in like that. But after white played the move, already no jump in possible. All right, so black will probably just play elsewhere. Or white descends, and then black can still go slide. So in the game, white played from the other side, black slided. And now the problem in white's shape is that white cannot really block black well from that side because there is a trouble in the shape. From the other side because of the same reason. And there is a tsuji of whites, but it doesn't work so great because of the agi in the corner. So that's how this move would have made a difference. Now it's possible to go from above and still secure 10 points in the corner, 11. If white pincers, then white is basically forced to play this nice shape, which doesn't give many points at all. Black goes out, white takes points, makes sense because it also makes sure the group is safe. Actually, sometimes this peep is played to avoid losing the stone. Black took away white's points, also taking away white's base. Now white is not very, very safe yet. White puts pressure on black, and now black lost some agi. And black lost some agi which existed in white shape. Black could have used that move. If white plays from this side, then it's much better than the actual game. But after this, white takes a big territory and white gets stronger. And black's move doesn't give black much power because still the cut is not much interesting as black himself is still cut. So black pushes from the outside, but then it was better to push before destroying the agi. Here, an interesting exchange happened. White peeped, hoping that black agrees. This is reasonable to peep because white is not afraid of strengthening black towards the other side, as the other side is strong enough. But black ignored. But black is still not connected. White tries to split black. And then I didn't understand what happened. White played that move. Why not something more normal looking? Okay, here still white needs to go back. There is a problem in white's shape. Maybe better this way. Still there is a cutting point. But actually this cutting point is not an issue. Now there is no cut. So maybe this would be a normal way, but white played a very unusual shape, played this move which doesn't threaten to cut anything, just lost a liberty. And black connected everything. So yeah, white just played a few dummy points and black connected everything. Well, it was better probably to play here or just to answer to black's push. Maybe when white was not answering to black's push, white didn't realize that soon there will be a problem with that group. So now white still cuts, still manages to put pressure on the left side group of black, but black can cut here. And what can white do? If white goes out, maybe white can go out, but the group in the corner will die. Black is already alive on the bottom, or like almost alive there, having a lot of liberties and the possibility of going out. So this is not playable for white. And if white goes from the outside, tries to squeeze black, black can go out. And this is the same as the previous variation. White will die in the corner. And this one means that white dies with many stones. And still is cut on the outside. So instead, white is forced to just push, or maybe better to connect. Actually, this is not possible. So black captures a lot of white stones and takes center. This would be a good result for black, no doubt. But white played a double peep, which is similar to the move from the previous game of Milena. This double peep, and why not cut? Why not cut? So Robin made such a mistake in this game twice. That he had a variation which was giving him a lot, but instead he chose a much more moderate variation and took much less. Now white's group is much stronger, and black takes at least 6 points less. And now white also has center, white can add a move. So how is this variation? Maybe Robin was anyway satisfied because he captured white stones. White put all those stones and then died with them. 12 points for black, great. But white got another move on the outside, and this is a thin group. So actually it's not really a success for black. It would have been had black cut. But black unfortunately didn't. And then, well, probably it's an even position. Black continues, white goes from above. As I commented in Cesare's game, it makes sense to attach from above if we already have a stone here, and here we have even such a strength, so it makes sense to build a wall towards this side. because there is also an agi, there is a weakness in our shape. So we want to get rid of that weakness, and we can get rid of that weakness if we build such a wall. If we, I don't know, answered with such a move instead, then black can pull out the stones. We want to erase the weakness in a natural way. So maybe it's also playable for now to not follow the Joseki, but to just create a huge wall. And maybe now play here. Or if black goes in, well, probably it's bigger to answer. Maybe now black goes here, white goes there. I think it also looks playable. White answered, now black tries to pull out the stones, but now it's a bit difficult because white already has supporting stones. So I was actually expecting that maybe black should pull out the stones immediately. But white has this good move, and then, well, the fight is difficult for black, and white already took 13 points. So also the stakes are not high for the fight. Black tries to go out. Actually, what if black tries something like this? Tries to be a bit more flexible. If white plays there, then it will be easier to fight. And if white, I don't know, plays Hane, tries to fight, then, well, who knows how it will be. Then it might be better. But in the game, white just split black, and this erased the weakness. So this is very important strategic gain for white. Now these stones are completely safe. Yeah. Maybe black should have still tried to save the stones if there is a chance to live on the side. Is there such a chance though? This is our center. If black plays like this, black looks dead. If black plays like that, black also looks dead. So maybe it's not possible. But if it's not possible, then it's all unfortunate for black. Cut. No. Play like this, but can white just connect? Actually, white can, yeah. So it seems not possible for black. Ah, I know. Now extend. If white goes here, black connects, and it's still unclear what will happen with the group, but probably it will find its way out or live. Yeah. And if now white cuts, now it's as bad as it was. Okay. So we can think a bit more, but probably black is in trouble. So black tries to sacrifice in a good fashion. All right, black built a group. White goes out. Nice move. And now again, black did a similar thing as on the bottom. Black just played slack. Just live. Just try to make ice with the group. Indeed, black very quickly makes ice with this move and that and that. Black should have no problem with living, though maybe it's not so clear. Yes, but why? Why would black need it? Black can just go out. And if, of course, it's better to go out. Still, it's possible to cut off the stone at B with the move at A. So it makes it has a big strategic value to go out. Moreover, if we are out, maybe one day this group might help us to cut off that group of white, which is still not alive. It's locally dead. This is a good question. Let's say black manages to surround the group. Can white live? If white plays this, black plays this. Of course, white starts with that because it's center, but then here there is no space for life. Famous shape. Here, no life either. And here also no life. Yes, so indeed, white is a little bit endangered there. But then black just plays such a slow move. Maybe black was afraid of this peep, but this peep is not a problem. We have two ways of answering, this or that, and both are fine. Now white tried to secure the group a bit. Well, big move. This is also a big move. But actually there is also another big move. White now enclosed black, and this also gave white quite something, because white did it in center and created that wall connecting the stone. So black could also play here, as it creates a threat. And if black can get such an exchange, of course black is very satisfied. Well, white will not do it, white will play elsewhere, but well, in the future, maybe one day black will cut it off. For now, no. For now, black will play big moves. So white enclosed black, and black lived with two eyes in Gote. Yeah, because this move was answered with a cut. Yeah. So the game continues, and now black did something which looks a bit not understandable. Black cut off white and connected. So black cut off white in Gote, but white is safe on the outside, and white just adds a move to be also safe in the corner. However, black had a plan. Now black attaches, and there is a problem with white's shape. Here a Tesuji, and if white plays this move to avoid the ko, black can actually set up a ko that way. But if so, then why didn't we do it earlier? Why didn't we do it now? Play this attachment. If white goes down, is this center for making life? Maybe it's not. No, it is, because black can cut off white's group. Right? I think so, yeah. So we could have gotten this exchange earlier, and then maybe even not make the second eye, but play this and see how it goes. And now that black played these moves, now is another opportunity to play that one and maybe avoid the need of making two eyes and splitting white with that move. So black again played a bit slow and only then pulls out the Tesuji. And now white missed a great chance. So the ko was set up, but now the correct move of white is to Tenuki. White doesn't need to play anything because it's still a ko. Still black needs to throw in to make it a ko. If black plays like this, it's still a ko, still a direct one. And black cannot make it even a non-direct ko. I mean, all right, maybe this is something like two-stage ko, but still black cannot. Is it a two-stage? No, it's not. If white wins it, white just plays here. Okay. White just plays. Okay, white now doesn't have a clean way. Yeah, so it's a two-stage ko, but it's still a ko, even if white plays elsewhere. So white could just play big moves and continue the game like if nothing happened on the left. And this was a mistake because the ko was still there. And then white played the threat, which is actually a good endgame move, and black answered in a bad way. So this is a famous Tesuji to steal black's base. And if we answer from above, then very often white continues this way. Now it's not possible because black has an additional stone. But also white can continue like in the game with the Hane, and black had no way to make the position clear, and white managed to capture that stone of black. and 3 more stones. So it all went well for white. So if they play it against such a shape of ours, very often the correct way of answering is a move from below. Like this, no trouble. This is not possible for white. So a move from below saves us from trouble. It's also at the Ogema corner enclosure from Komoku. 3-4 and 6-3. If they attach, play any of the two such attachments, we always have a possibility of the outside Hane. Yeah. Black captured, white also took profit, black took profit on the left, and the game continues. But black again, sorry, here was the moment. Yes, here was the moment when black played again a bit too slack. Yes, black can capture 3 white stones and clarify the shape. Yes, today only group A, and next week I think BC when they finish their round 2. But black could also go out. And now black can live in a much more comfortable fashion. And if white pushes again, then suddenly black captures white's group. So after the next push, white needs to go back, and now again, black plays from the outside, and white cannot do anything. So this was again much too slack by black. If black plays here, then the game is good for black. But in the game, maybe now still black can try to get into white's area a bit further, but in the game, basically white managed to get additional few points in the center, and this was enough for white to win the game. Now there was only endgame with one mistake by black. So here black tried to make a few points, white peeped, and black should have connected. Then there would be no problem, white takes only a few points there. But black tried to answer in a creative way, and white found a weakness in black's shape, and now black has a problem. So black needed to answer in a peaceful manner, and white went in very deep. Now black wasn't even able to block. So because of that combination, white won not by a few points, but by 7. So that's how it was, and the game finished here. Long game, and black had 2 good chances, or maybe 3, to get a very good position in this game, but he just missed. He just missed it by playing too slack, maybe being too satisfied with the position already. That's how it finished, and yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening. We will see each other next week to comment on games from groups B and C. Bye bye.